Welcome to How to Start a Recession-Based Business in 6 Short Days. We are on day 5, and today we're talking about common mistakes that small business owners make. Making these mistakes can be very costly and cost you thousands of dollars over the years. When you're first starting a business, you don't realize that these small mistakes can cost you big time, and it can take you months or even years to recover from them. These mistakes aren't restricted to just new small businesses. I know a lot of other business owners that are making these problems, issues into big problems over the last several years. Many operating businesses are successful, but they're still making these mistakes 10, 12, 15 years in. I'm going to give you a couple of examples so you're not going to make those same mistakes. Number one, people that open small businesses and it's a service-based business and they don't charge enough for their hourly rate. This is a huge one. They start out charging $20, $30, $40 an hour, but they've quickly learned that that's being eaten up by employees, taxes, insurance, that sort of thing. They don't take into account everything that they need to charge for. You've got to be better at estimating. How can you estimate good? Go do a job, see how long it takes you. Have an employee go out and do a job and see how long it takes them. Number 2, not knowing your company numbers and pricing it too low. I'm going to emphasize the word you. It's a common mistake that new business owners make is they price their prices like their competitors' prices. I did the same thing in the beginning. I looked at what my competitors were charging and I charged the same thing. Here's the thing. You have to consider some of the things that you're doing because you're different than your competitors. Are you carrying workman's comp insurance? Are you carrying insurance? Are you carrying bonding? Are you paying for the same sort of products that they are? This is a bad business structure to price after your competition. Your costs could be more than their costs, so you have to charge a little bit more. It is good to know what your competitors are charging and to have a good pricing structure, but you don't want to base your whole strategy on it. Different market sectors have different costs. So you want to look at all the different things like labor and materials, the cost of services, insurance, taxes. You want to factor everything into your hourly rate. Employees also do cost you more than just the salary. If you have them as employees, then you will be paying payroll taxes on them. You could be paying workman's comp insurance, any mistakes that they may make. There's a variety of things that you really need to look at before making your price structure. Number 3, not charging for your time and cost is a mistake that most business owners make. One of the things I saw in the very beginning when franchises started popping out from Sometime Spouses, they started not charging for things just to be nice. You can't do that. You're in this to make money. You need to charge people. You might get undercut by your competitor and think, I'm going to charge what they charge. And you actually pay to have somebody's house cleaned or a handyman service. You don't want to do that. We're in business to make money. We want to get what we're paid for. Number 4, not getting paid fast enough from your customers. This can easily create a huge cash flow problem. I've seen people do this over and over again. I had one guy that he was doing amazingly well in Missouri, and he was doing commercial work. They had a payout of 60 to 90 days, and then they'd get to the 90 days and they'd say, well, we didn't get this, so it starts the clock over again. He was doing several $1,000s a month in business, but he was put out of business because he wasn't getting paid quick enough from his customers. Number 5, failure to have solid systems and procedures in place. One of the most important things in business is to have systems and procedures that were put in place, like being able to bill your customers quickly collections, payroll, interviewing, hiring, job responsibilities, manufacturing, operating equipment, maintaining your equipment, and inventory processes to make your business run smoothly. Number 6, spending too much on advertising and not tracking your results. I've seen people do this over and over and over again. They have no clue what they're spending on advertising, and they have no clue what the return on their investment is. You have to know if your marketing is doing money. One year we spent over $100,000 on TV and radio ads, and we got 3 phone calls off of it. Was that a good return on my investment? No. That's when I started tracking. Number 7, spreading yourself too thin as a business owner. Every entrepreneur has done this, where you're wearing yourself out. You're burning the candles at most ends. There's 3 things that people really need to look out for. Number 1 is legal issues. Number 2 is accounting. And number 3 is bookkeeping. You want to keep a daily focus on all of these issues so they don't blow up in your face. Keeping an eye out for potential problems could save you months, even years of issues. It's an excellent time to look at these things and see if there's any errors that are occurring. Take your time. Address the issues. If you don't know how to stop or fix the mistakes, ask somebody that might know. That's it for today's lesson. Join us Monday for our final lesson when we'll be talking about marketing strategies for a small business. I'm Christy Ogle with Sometime Spouse.